Welcome to the third annual planting of the Samantha Caterina Children's Peace Garden. This event is a project of the International Children's Peace Committee, the Port Huron Beautification Committee, and the Museum of Arts and History. This year, the event has a special endorsement from the City of Port Huron. My name is Andrea Gaines McCarthy, and I'm a wife and mother of 4. I live in Croswell. Like all of you, I hope for the end of the arms race in my lifetime or the lifetime of my children. And I hope for a planet where differences can be resolved by peaceful means, where friendship, trust, and understanding prevail. One way that our family has tried to promote understanding is by learning the Russian language. My husband and I have both studied the language and helped our children to learn some words. We have dreams, like Samantha Smith did, of living in the Soviet Union for a few months and bringing that cultural experience back to our small farming community. We hope when people are touched personally by our experience, they will be less likely to fear, hate, and want to kill Russian people. The people who asked us to gather here today want to remind us that yes, we can have friendship and understanding between the superpowers. Even our president and General Secretary Gorbachev showed us this week that we can have trust and friendship with the superpowers. I would like to present the chairwoman from the St. Clair County Board of Commissioners, Mary Mechtenberg.
Thank you very much, Andrea. It's not quite as comfortable as it was last year, but it's still so good to see a turnout here this morning. I remember last year we gave special tribute to Mary Davis, who really pulled this all together through all these years, and she has done so much for this entire community and for peace all over the world. Mary's goal is someday near the Thomas Edison Inn to have a huge peace monument, and we hope that that someday will come about. But in the meantime, Mary and her team of people have put together this children's peace garden here, and it's growing every year. We're so proud of what Mary and her committee are doing. So on behalf of the entire County Board of Commissioners, we'd like to welcome you here this morning. And this is folks from Algonac way up to Croswell and Lexington. And I think the idea of peace among children is just terrific. And there's this little symbol that I have here. It has a picture of the globe with children united, all different colors from around the world. And I think if we can realize that we can learn so much from children and have not only peace in the world, but peace in our classrooms, peace in our families. And so we hope that you enjoy the program here this morning and enjoy all of these beautiful children that are here to make presentations to you. Thank you again.
Thank you, Mary. Now we'll have the children's songs from St. Mary's School.
To be king, time is but a temporary thing, only alone while on earth. Like the wind in the tree, man has been rather reckless and free, grown far steep and high. When you walk in love with the wind on your wings, cover the earth with the songs you sing. The miles fly by. I walked one morning at the dawn, when bits of night still lingered on. I sought my star, but it was gone. It's a long road to freedom, winding steep and high. When you walk in love with the wind on your wings, cover the earth with the songs you sing. The miles fly by. I walked one morning with a friend and prayed the day would never end. The years go by, so I pretend. It's a long road to freedom, winding steep and high. When you walk in love with the wind on your wings, cover the earth with the songs you sing. The miles fly by. Honeycokes and rubber bands, climbing to the treetops, falling down and holding hands, tricycles and red pops, pony rides and Sunday hikes, roller skates and yo-yos, fairy tales and snowball fights, climbing through the windows. Remember when you were a kid? Well, part of you still is, and that's why we make Faygo. Faygo
In our America, our prayer is that peace will always be your steadfast law. We express this deep desire in our lasting song, Our Finale.
My eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord. He is trampling up the vintage where the grapes of wrath are stored. He has loosed the faithful lightning of his terrible sword. His truth is marching on. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. His truth is marching on. In the beauty of the lilies, Christ was born across the sea. With the glory of his bosom that transfigures you and me. As he died to make men holy, let us die to make them free. While God is marching on. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. His truth is marching on.
The third annual planting of the Samantha Katrina Children's Peace Garden will take place at 10 a.m. in Pine Grove Park. Now therefore I, Mary Brooks, by the authority vested in me as mayor of the city of Port Huron, and on behalf of council members Cogley, Gilmer, Gilhooly, Kraybach, Neal, and Robbins, do hereby proclaim the month of June to be International Children's Peace Month. Thank you.
I've accepted this proclamation on behalf of the International Children's Peace Committee. Now we're going to present the Peace Quilt. So I'd like to have Erin McLaughlin and Mary Engelgaw up here, along with the quilt. Looks like we need to get the quilt.
And the seniors that worked on it.
And we're also going to have the seniors who helped work on the quilt. They'll please come up here too. These senior citizens helped work on the quilt, and if you would just like to tell us your names.
Nina Wilson,
We have Nina Wilson,
Irene Armstead,
Irene Armstead,
Frida Bodway,
Frida
and Edna Kenna.
That was Frida Bodway and Edna Kenna. So, and then we have, how about if we give them all a big hand for their part in the making of the quilt. And here is the quilt. This quilt is going to be presented to the Children's Peace Palace in Moscow. Okay, watch it, ladies, move down a little bit because behind the podium. Isn't that beautiful? It's a baby quilt, I think. Here, go on, stand over there, girl. Nope. Well, how about if we give them all a big round of applause? Okay, and we are going to have a few words from Erin McLaughlin. Erin, stand over here because I can't see you.
This quilt is going to the children in the Moscow Children's Palace. We're sending it in the spirit of peace and friendship.
Okay, thank you. We're going to have the Port Huron Museum, the children dance crew, and with them today is Chris Haslip.
You've probably all noticed on either side of us we have markers that aren't quite completed. The Skill Center is going to be finishing them. The Skill Center is going to be finishing them by the end of June, and At the end of June, they will say Samantha Katerina Peace Garden on top, and they'll be a permanent fixture in the park. And I just want to give special thanks to all these children from Kimball School, Mrs. Kane's class, Mrs. Alford, and Miss Hutton, and also, who not here today, Mrs. Gibbs' class from Crawl. They designed and did all the work on these markers to either side of you, and I just thank you so much. They're beautiful. Thank you.
Hope you meet the peddler with the feather in his hat, the penny whistle man with the orange-colored cap, with bells on his toes and raggle-taggle kind of hair, to teach you how to love if you believe in him. Never heard of war, the place he dwells. There's music and laughter and magic are the tales he tells. No one's ever nasty, snakes and dogs don't ever bite. Little children never cry their happy day and night. I hope you meet the with the feather in his hat, the penny whistle man with the orange-colored cap, bells on his toes and raggle-taggle kind of ring. They teach you how to love if you believe in him. I hate to have to tell you, the list is long. Today you never hear of him. The sounds of war and hate have come. But if children love each other and their own minds all pass away, the penny whistle man will come back someday. I hope you meet the peddler with the feather in his hat, the penny whistle man with the orange-colored cap, bells on his toes and raggle-taggle kind of ring. They teach you how to love if you believe in him.
Thank you, St. Joe's School.
To be king, time is but a temporary thing. Only alone while on earth, like the wind in the tree. Man has been rather reckless and free. From far and wide, he longs to settle down beside the stream flowing through eternity. Like the grass on the lawn, he will pass by the way and be gone. A lesson to learn. We walk, but once there's no return. Time is always moving on. Man is longing for one, for a song and a place in the sun, a home up above, where every day is lived in love, for rest when the journey is done. It's a long road to freedom, winding steep and high. When you walk in